just touched down in lovely Las Vegas, about to check into our first of many hotels, so you know we got to do another $20 sandwich video. Alright, Future Daniel here. Just thought I would jump in here in case you guys haven't seen my other $20 trick videos or you don't really know exactly what it is. Essentially what it is, when you go to check into a hotel, they always ask you for an ID or a credit card. What you're going to do is sneak a $20 bill in between the two of them, slide it over, and just say, are there any complimentary upgrades? Anyway, back to your regularly scheduled programming. The first step is going to be here at the Cromwell. Wish us luck. Hotel number 1, the Cromwell. We're gonna have to take an L on this one. So we did upgrade. Now we just had a standard king room booked, and that was completely comp for us. We're here for 3 nights, completely comp for us, but we are both Caesars Diamond. So that is probably why that happened. Now, we asked if there were any complimentary upgrades available. I did say it was just my birthday, which is true. So, thought maybe they would do something nice for us. She said that we could basically get a parlor suite for an extra $75 a night, or we could get this Boulevard suite for an extra $100 a night. Again, not because of any, nice doings that they were trying to do for us. These are just because of our Caesars Diamond status. I will say, and I will get into a bit more a little bit later, at the end of this video of, where we found successes, why, etc. I will say, typically, our luck at Caesars Resorts is pretty limited. If we are getting complimentary upgrades, they are usually at, like, for example, different MGM resorts. So we haven't always had the best luck at different Caesars resorts. But that being said, we do have a couple more places we are going to check out. So stay tuned. On to the second hotel of this video. Okay, so we struck out at the Cromwell. So we're at hotel number 2. This is Park MGM. We're checking in at the VIP desk. So sometimes you have a little bit more luck when you do that. So we're gonna check that one out now, report back. Hopefully we get some upgrade. I'm pretty sure we booked like just a regular king room. I don't even think it has a strip view or anything. So cross fingers, wish us luck. I'll update you in a second. Okay, so I am gonna say that this was another bust, but there's also a to be continued to that, because when we did check in, she mentioned that they were about at 96% capacity. We also checked in pretty late. What time is it right now, Cody? It's like past 9 p.m. here, so it's pretty late for a check-in. So, all the good stuff's probably been taken. Like I said, she did mention that they might have a 2-queen suite available, but we didn't really know whether to jump on it or not. She said that we were in a good spot. Now, we did take the elevators for Nomad, so I thought maybe they put us in the Nomad. But no, this looks like it's just Park MGM, like a standard king room. I don't know, I just think it's kind of gross, like the carpet color. I don't even know what you'd call it. It's like anyway, not very nice. So, I don't know. Fortunately, we're not sleeping in this room. Fortunately, we are staying somewhere else. We happened to just book overlapping rooms, just had some change in plans. It would have cost us more to change it, so we just kept things as it was. So we're not actually gonna sleep in this room tonight. We're gonna sleep over in another hotel that we're currently staying in, the Cromwell. And I guess maybe when we come back, we can see if we can do something better to try and change it, because I gotta be honest with you, I'm not loving this. It's very small. Everything's just very, I don't know, petite, and then like the table's kind of just not very nice. It's just nothing's nice. I gotta be honest with you, I don't like it at all. So we'll see if maybe we can do something better tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know. Maybe we'll still do a room tour just to show what you expect if you are getting this room, just as a heads up kind of thing. But anyway, so far 2 busts, 1 to be continued though, so stay tuned, and we still have more hotels to show, so make sure you keep watching because there's more to see. So yeah.
Several days later.
All right, so another update on our little $20 trick challenge that we've got going on here. So admittedly, it's been a few days, so we're here still at Park MGM. We tried multiple times to get some kind of an upgrade. If you guys remember, we were in just a basic king room, and then tried to get some kind of an upgrade. Basically, they just kept telling us over and over again that there was nothing, or that if we were going to get anything, we were going to have to pay X amount for it, which was fine. But don't forget, we weren't actually staying in that room for the first couple nights. Long story short, anyway, Finally got back here yesterday when we actually were going to be staying here. We basically waited pretty much the entire day back and forth for this one room that was supposed to be unlocked for us, but they kept locked. They said someone threw up in or something. Then they found another suite for us but it was blocked off by some other group. Anyway, long story short, they finally gave us something. So we are actually in what they call their Peacock Hospitality Suite. So it's a bit of a different kind of room. So there's a Murphy bed over there that actually folds up into the wall, because this is actually used as, I guess, if you're having guests that you just want to entertain. There's a bar section, you know, it's kind of a cool room, lots of seating, just a very, very unique room in general. But I can't say it's exactly what we wanted, but I think they ended up charging us maybe like $40 a night. So on top of that, though, they did give us some extra resort credits to use. So we originally came in with $50. I think we ended up walking away with $175 back and forth with all the work we had to do. But anyway, long story short, I'm probably still going to say, you know what? No, I'm going to say this is kind of just like an even Steven. We didn't quite get what we wanted. We didn't quite get anything sort of quote unquote for free, but we still did get some nice freebies. We still did get a decent room. And of course, we still did tip, just because, you know, she really did go above and beyond and tried to do everything she could. But anyway, is what it is. We do have some more rooms to check out, so stay tuned. Let's see what else we can get. All right, we finally got what I would call a success. So we booked just a standard room. We didn't book any, special views or anything like that. Went to the check-in, slipped the 20 in the passport, slid it over, asked if there's any complimentary upgrades. He ended up getting us a room right away. We were here before check-in time, I will add. Got in here right away, gave us a strip view, gave us late checkout when we check out 3-4 days from now. So I would definitely call that a success. So yeah, happy to hear we finally got something. Alrighty, we just stepped into MGM Grand. We're gonna see how we can do in here. Last time we were here and tried to do the $20 trick, we ended up with that 1,200-foot marquee suite. It was absolutely phenomenal. We're gonna see what they do for us now. Wish us luck. All right, so this is no marquee suite, but they did give us a strip view. We booked basically, just take a step back. We booked a grand king room, basically, very basic. They did end up giving us a strip view, so we do have a view of New York out there. And she asked if we were here celebrating anything like that. I mentioned it was my birthday a couple days ago, which it legitimately was, and she gave us $100 food and beverage credit. So I mean, considering we are in a 100% comped room, we do have status, so we aren't paying resort fees, and again, we aren't in the marquee suite, which would have been really nice, but you guys have already seen that suite on the channel, so at least we're showing you something different. So we are going to be in a grand king room with a strip view, so with the $100 food beverage, so not bad. I'll consider this a win. I will consider this a win, actually. Yeah, that we did get something out of this one, so this is a win. We do have one more to show you guys, though, as promised, so stay tuned. We're gonna go check that one out now. We are at the Cosmopolitan. I know you guys have seen me feature this one before, but we are still gonna give it another try, see what we end up with. All right, so we just got into the room with the Cosmo. We had booked something very, very basic that we have never done before. We don't even have a balcony. We don't even have a terrace. Like, nothing is very, very basic. We also had 2 queens. Did we book 2 queens? I think we booked 2 queens though, but they did say, did we care if we had 2 queens or a king? We didn't really care, because to be honest with you, we are not staying in this room. We are just doing this for the sake of this video for you guys. So long story short, we asked if there were any complimentary upgrades. He did try to put us into a terrace suite, which I will be honest with you, I didn't really want to get, because like I've already showed you guys that video on my channel twice now, the terrace suite. So I didn't really want to show you that again. I want to show you guys something different. So, but anyway, long story short, he wasn't able to do it anyway. So the thing he was able to get us to at least was, because we had a city view, he was able to get us a strip view. So we can actually see the fountains over there. So that's kind of at least a bit of a, I guess, a benefit, but that's not, and that's not what we booked. So is it an amazing upgrade? Not really. but it still is an upgrade nonetheless because strip views are extra. So that is going to be an extra charge if you do want to, if you want a strip view, especially if you want a Palazzo fountain view. So I am going to consider this a win. Is it the best win ever? Not really, but I will also mention that they gave us very late check-in. So we came into check-in around 1-ish, and they said we get a text or an email once the room is ready. We didn't get that till close to 6 p.m. So when we mentioned that we were getting checked in, we said that to them, and they said basically, well, check-in starts at 3. To me, 6 o'clock is a little excessive. So anyway, he did throw us an extra $75 our way. So, you know, that goes towards obviously food and drink. So, you know, I'm not really gonna complain on that one either. So again, I will consider this a win. Have we had better wins? Yes, but this is a win nonetheless. I will also say that if you want to see room tours of any of these rooms that I featured, there are going to be separate videos on my channel for those. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're liking and commenting and doing all the YouTube stuff. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed because there will be room tours for each and every one of these individual rooms that you guys have seen on this, you know, $20 trick video. And which will also help you guys when you guys are booking to see what kind of rooms you like, see what kind of rooms are available. Yeah, there's also plenty of other room tours on the channel that you can see. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're checking out all my Vegas content. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for this version of, I think this is version 3 now, of my $20 sandwich trick video sort of collection. So I do have a couple other ones if you haven't seen those ones yet, which I will leave linked below. Yeah, essentially we had a couple of wins, couple of losses, couple of, I guess, sort of middle of the road type experiences. Honestly, it just goes to show that it is worth the gamble. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get. You typically will get the money back if you know, they aren't able to do anything for you. You can just flat out ask them if there are any complimentary upgrades available. I do think it always helps to sort of grease people's palms a little bit, so you know, it doesn't hurt to try. But that said, at the end of the day, whether you get an upgrade or not, you're still in Las Vegas, so you're still gonna have a good time. So I mean, at the end of the day, you're still winning. Well, unless you're playing the slot machines, then you're probably losing. Anyway, if I have missed anything, please be sure to leave any questions, comments below. It's helpful to other travelers because they probably have the same questions that you guys have. It's also really helpful for me because any interaction you guys have with my videos, whether you're liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, it all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. There's a button down there somewhere. Totally free for you. Really helps me keep delivering this free content to you. Also, let me know what you guys think about this style video. If you guys liked, you know, me kind of testing this out every trip I come here, because we usually will book a couple extra, you know, rooms, whether we're staying them or not, just for the sake of room tours or for the sake of, you know, doing these types of $20 sandwich challenges. So let me know what you think. Anyway, this has been Daniel Spotlight. Viva Las Vegas. See you in the next one. Bye.